happens when karma really comes to narcissists. Ego, anger, and arrogance gone. Hello, wonderful souls. Welcome back to our journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Today, we're exploring a topic that's both intriguing and controversial: the dynamic between karma and narcissists. Have you ever pondered when these manipulators of the soul will face the consequences of their actions? Get ready, because we're about to delve into a truth that might reshape your perspective. Let's discuss karma and narcissists in relatable terms. Identifying karma affecting narcissists isn't always straightforward. It's not always about public shame or financial downfall. It can be more nuanced. It's about them confronting their own inner turmoil, facing the pain they've inflicted, and genuinely transforming for the better. This kind of karma creeps up on them, leading to profound self-reflection. Imagine this: the narcissist, believing they have everything under control, suddenly overwhelmed with guilt and regret for their actions. It's like karma delivering a wake-up call, revealing the truth about themselves. Once they experience this awakening, there's no turning back. Their world is turned upside down, and they're compelled to face the consequences of their behavior. But here's the twist: sometimes your absence from their life is the ultimate karma. Even if they appear content with someone else, deep down, they're burdened by their actions. You might desire to witness their suffering for what they've inflicted upon you. However, using karma as a tool for vengeance will only rebound on you twice as hard. Karma isn't merely a concept we throw around. It's a tangible force in the universe. Now let's discuss justice. You might wonder, what about justice? What if they've wronged me and escaped consequences? The truth is, the narcissist's karma isn't always as direct as we might wish. They might appear happy for a while, but that happiness is fleeting. It's like trying to grasp sand. The harder you try, the more it slips through your fingers. Consider if the ultimate karmic repercussion for a narcissist is losing you. What if your departure serves as their wake-up call, motivating them to change their ways? It might seem peculiar, but sometimes losing something valuable prompts us to improve. Sometimes letting go and allowing the universe to work its magic is the wisest choice. Here's a suggestion: holding onto a narcissist only inflates their ego. To truly impact them, let them lose you. Cut off all contact, sever ties completely. That's when they'll be confronted with the consequences of their actions. Remember, karma can be a relentless force. What if the true karmic penalty for a narcissist is a lifetime of emptiness and dissatisfaction? They may not end up alone, but they'll never find true fulfillment, endlessly chasing after something they can never attain. You can't force karma onto anyone. It operates in its own mysterious ways. Trust me, I've attempted to mete out karma myself, and it always comes back to haunt me. If you want to rid yourself of a narcissist, you must expose them, confront them, and move forward. Cease engaging in their toxic games and let karma take its course. When you step away and remove them from your life, that's when their karma takes effect. However, they won't feel the full impact until you take action. You have the power to choose happiness and pursue it. Narcissists, on the other hand, are constantly chasing something they'll never grasp. And as they age, that gap between them and happiness widens. It's not solely about age. It's about being trapped in an endless pursuit, always chasing after something just out of reach. So, let's discuss karma. How do you perceive it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. It's essential to express yourself before bitterness sets in. Remember, we're here to support each other. And always remember to protect your peace. That's something narcissists will never truly have. Perhaps that's their karma, but honestly, we might never witness it. Sometimes we must let go and trust that karma will unfold as it should. The universe has its plan, and it's prepared to deal with those narcissistic individuals. We needn't rush or intervene. It knows what it's doing. Have you noticed how narcissists are always chasing happiness, but never quite attaining it? Perhaps their karma is simply living with the repercussions of their actions. Some may not merit forgiveness, but that's the unpredictable nature of karma. Before I conclude, here's a suggestion. If you're grappling with karma or need a boost of self-love, consider obtaining a love journal from the link below. It can be transformative, trust me. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Now, share your thoughts on karma. Remember, protect your peace. When you do that, narcissists will exit your life quicker than you can say karma. Alright, let's discuss managing narcissists in your life. It's about maintaining them as options, not necessities. Essentials, those are what should guide your decisions. When it comes to non-essentials, they shouldn't have power over you because, well, they're optional. Imagine this scenario: your narcissistic family insists on your presence at every gathering. But with the power of choice, you calmly respond, "I'll consider it as an option. Thank you." When someone demands your time and attention, you can assert yourself by saying, "I appreciate the offer, but I'll consider it as an option and let you know." Living a life with plenty of choices means less stress, fewer worries, and protection from potential harm. Being able to weigh your options, think things through, and make decisions is crucial when dealing with people exhibiting narcissistic tendencies. Imagine you are at a crossroads, like in a job interview where they're trying to convince you to join their company. They're emphasizing the supportive environment and asking if you're ready to commit. Instead of immediately accepting, you calmly reply, "I'm considering it as an option." Suddenly, the dynamic shifts. You're no longer feeling desperate or pressured. You're in control. Adopting the mindset of "it's a choice" is empowering. It's essential to understand how narcissistic individuals operate. They thrive on making you feel dependent on them. Why? Because it limits your options. Narcissistically abusive people fear your independence and ability to choose. They don't want you to have other options. So, they manipulate your desires and needs to keep you under their control. When you're in a toxic relationship, it's easy to forget that you have other options. Let me share a recent encounter I had while out shopping. I noticed a young woman in her mid-20s who looked distressed. Tears were streaming down her face as she paced back and forth, glued to her phone. Unable to ignore her obvious distress, I approached her and asked what was wrong. She confided, "I had a fight with my boyfriend. He kicked me out of the car, and now he's gone. I don't know where he went, and I've been waiting for him here." This moment resonated with me. It illustrated how trauma can make you feel trapped and unable to see other options. I tried to help by suggesting solutions, calling an Uber, reaching out to a friend or family member, or talking to a nearby police officer. But despite my efforts, she remained fixated on one idea: "I need him to come back." Seeing that distressed woman reminded me of my own struggles with narcissistic relatives. They initially seemed loving and fun, drawing me in with their charm. I craved the excitement of being around them, but soon it felt obligatory. Once I recognized their toxicity, it became a duty, a have to, rather than a want to. They expected my presence, and I felt trapped, seeing no way out. I'd visit them no longer out of genuine desire, but out of a sense of obligation. Behind the wheel, I'd pray for things to go smoothly, begging for the right words to avoid arguments and fights. Looking back, those prayers felt futile. I've learned that praying for toxic relationships to improve isn't the answer. It's either a good relationship or it isn't. There are better things in life to pray for than trying to fix something that's beyond repair. Cutting off contact was a major decision, one that required significant changes. I ended up moving to a different state to distance myself from them. Over the years, I realized something crucial. Everything and everyone in life is optional. This realization gave me power. Instead of trying to control narcissists or force them to change, I focus on controlling myself and making them and other things optional. It's about self-discipline. Interestingly, they ended up being influenced by my actions, not because I forced them, but because I took charge of my own life. This self-discipline dictates the distance I keep and how I interact with them, putting me in control. Understanding the concept of making things and people optional is enlightening. Suddenly, you realize that people aren't out to get you because, well, you have the power to choose whether or not to stick around. Life feels kinder when you're not tolerating mistreatment. Consider that distressed girl near the store. with more life experience, you might react differently. You're kicking me out of the car over this disagreement. Fine, I might not be here when you come back. You're an option because my presence isn't necessary. But reaching this mindset isn't a quick journey. The goal is to start choosing what's genuinely beneficial for your life instead of being stuck in toxic situations, even within family dynamics. I'm here to guide you through this process, helping you navigate the complexities until you reach a point where people and things are optional, because they truly are. Break free from the scarcity mindset. There's an abundance of opportunities out there, from the people you meet to the jobs you can pursue. What do you think about all this? Share your experiences below. Your insights enrich our discussions on mental well-being. If you resonate with these ideas, thank you for being a crucial part of our community.